pre-Hispanic times, the lower basin of the Tempisque River was part of the Gran Nicoya, the Greater Nicoya. In those times, it had a great historical value due to the importance of its ports and the commercial activities which developed through them. This region, of great natural and cultural riches, has been called as the land of milk and honey, words that barely can describe the wealth, the cultural standing, and the abundant natural environment surrounding it. In this geographical context, Puerto Ballena was located, one of the most important thoroughfares of that era, which represented also the only means of commercial interchange between these communities and the rest of the country. Today, after more than half a century, through the Tempisque River, we have access again to the roots of Guanacaste. This time, through the hands of men and women anchored in their traditions, rural community tourism arises, thus creating a way for new opportunities. The towns of Ortega and Bolson are a model in this new form of tourism, which expresses a local development towards reactivating production, the cultural coexistence, and the respect towards nature. Rural community tourism opens ways and means so that families can diversify their income by incorporating their daily chores as part of the tourism program or by providing new services without disrupting their everyday jobs. This permits that the tourist has a better understanding of the history and the heritage of the Guanacaste country life. It also represents a better business opportunity for the tourism enterprises of the region, in accordance with their mission of social responsibility. Facing new horizons, these communities now can count on marketing tools like the one of Tendal Operaciones. This venture is born through local effort, its people and organizations, by establishing alliances with the regional lodging businesses. The purpose is to activate different small businesses of tourism services, covering a product that is oriented towards sensitizing and serving tourism, which demands information and respect for the ecology and the identity of the local communities. At the moment, the following services are offered: a boat tour of the Tempisque River, an exceptional occasion to observe and enjoy the vegetation and wildlife of the various ecosystems which make up this natural oasis. With a guided tour, the tourist has the opportunity to admire different colonies of water birds, observe the habits and behavior of 2 species of monkeys, and the imposing presence of the crocodiles. Horseback tours through entwined forest trails are a usual route towards the rivers Bolson, Charco, and Tempisque. The great variety of vegetation and wildlife, the far-reaching wail of the howler monkey, the magic colors of the motmut, and the red macaw will enhance these excursions. Likewise, one can observe the different tonalities of the iguanas and the careless stroll of the pisotes, a close relative to the raccoon, a refreshing and placid guided walk through a dry tropical forest. At the local handicrafts shop, one can admire the detailed works of the families of Ortega and Bolson. Our visitors can experiment the almost magical emerging of figures in the skin of the jícaro, or how the palmiche fibers are skillfully woven by the hands of our craftsmen. A visit to any one of these locations would not be complete without the sampling of the assorted tastes and aromas of a good Guanacastecan meal, traditional cuisine that is represented in each of the varied dishes guides the guests into the cooking traditions of the former inhabitants. One of the characteristic activities of the Guanacaste Pampa is the tasting of sugarcane. Our visitors can follow all the steps in the sugarcane mill until it becomes the traditional juice. The culture of La Bajura cannot be without the music of the marimba, an instrument that is almost the spirit of Guanacaste, the soul of the White Plains, and the vibrant medium that keeps these people's identity, the chord of words, the sound made movement, the movement made dancing, inherited and performed by the new generations. A journey to the communities of Ortega and Bolson is a trip to the roots of Guanacaste. Getting to the Bolson district is an adventure on unpaved roads, either the 24 kilometers or 15 miles from Santa Cruz, or coming in via Philadelphia through the roads of Corralillo and La Guinea. Both routes let you appreciate the vastness of the Guanacaste Pampa, with its plains, all its glory. The effort of Tendal Operaciones includes the following community enterprises. The communities of Ortega and Bolson have made every effort to offer an attractive and original tourism program, which includes history, nature, and culture, thus widening the range of tourism operations in the region and at the same time enhancing the natural resources of which the Bolson district is so amply provided with. Truly a land of milk and honey.